Hey guys, Mary Kish here, along with my great pal, Chris Waters.
Oh, hey, Mary.
Hey, at E3 2014, we just got done on the show floor playing Evolve.
Yeah.
We got some new monsters.
The Kraken.
The Kraken is out. And I played as a few new, those are good, I like those. And I played as a medic, so there's a lot new things to see that they're displaying on the show floor now. So why don't you tell me a little bit about Kraken?
Oh,
He's got mines, he's got like peripherals, he's got all these things. Tell me about him.
He's got all these different abilities, right? Goliath is the one we've seen a lot. That's sort of the hulking, like stomp in there, fire breath, like pounce attacks, like rock throwing, like kind of a brute force in the mix character, right?
Yeah.
The Kraken does not have as much armor, does not have as much health, but he can fly. And
He's
so
floaty.
you pop up, you jump, and then you basically hover and you can sort of dash to the side, you can drop down, but your skills thrive at range. You can throw lightning bolts as sort of your basic melee attack when you're in the air, but a lot of your stuff is electricity based. So you can call down this lightning strike that's kind of like Pikachu in Smash Brothers, but
I hate Pikachu in
it's
Smash
like
Brothers.
and then like comes down, but it's a little touchy, so you kind of got to line it up. But when you do, and actually the developer is telling me a fully charged up lightning strike is the most powerful monster ability in the game at this point. I managed to incapacitate 2 guys, each had half health with 1 shot. Oh, it's so good.
It is good when, the things that you're shooting off actually have a dead hit. I was one of the sad people, medic that got hit with a full blast, and not only, does it suck your health, but it actually shoots you backwards pretty far. And the whole point about this monster, I believe, he kind of swoops in and he gets a few jabs in and then he's out. The problem with this is that you can get him down to 1 bar, but if he leaves, you gotta go follow him and catch him, and he's real fast.
And he's quick, and it can be sort of elusive with the flying and dashing. And to your point about sort of knockback attacks, that's such a key strategy for monsters. And there's this other attack called the Vortex Blast or something, I don't know. Basically, it looks like it corkscrews at the hunters and then just knocks them off like bowling pins. That does less damage, but it flings you further. And so that's like, that's you guys go over here, like if you hit them with a Vortex Blast here, and then you can press B to sort of drop from the sky, do some serious melee damage to one of the characters. And then when when they come and bring their full force to bear on you, you can get in trouble as the Kraken. But then you just sort of jump up, you throw down some of these mines you were talking about, they home in, and they're actually these big like red balls, and so they come slowly at your face. It's distracting and weird as the hunters to deal with. So that's sort of all your like crowd control and like hit and run kind of tactic.
Yeah, the cowardly way to go about this for such a brutal monster.
Spoken like a true person who got eaten by a monster, Mary.
It's true. I don't have as much experience as being a monster as you, Chris.
You're talking about how I've played the monster a lot. Yeah, totally.
Yes,
not personal slander at all. You were playing, you got to play as the medic. And the medic, there's a new medic class, and as opposed to the first medic, which has sort of a heal beam and is like the active, like, sort of shadowing
You're in
guys.
the action, yeah. This guy is more of like a distance medic, so you're getting a cloaking device, and you're more of a range character, and instead of using the beam, the heal beam, which is close, as you said, you get a revive. You still have to be close to use your revive, but you only use it to bring people back from the dead. And you can do that as many times as you want, as long as you do it with a certain amount of time. So it's a really important class, and you're kind of off in the distance. Lofty, almost like you would say the Kraken.
Yeah, you want to stay away from the action and like not get detected, so there's a silent sniper rifle that helps you not attract the monster's attention. But that revive is so key because it's not the normal revive that you can do just as anybody who can sort of come in, pick up an incapacitated player. Whenever a hunter's incapacitated, they get a strike against them, and on the 3rd strike, they die. There's no reviving them. But with that medic's class, that strike does not count. They don't get the incapacitation strike. And so I was watching you play, and you were like picking that assault up a bunch of times, and the assault is basically no worse for wear because you can pick them up, do like a little burst heal, and then they're right back in the action. Unless the monster spots you, and so that's what they were coaching me, right? And this is the way they do the demos. They coach you a little bit on strategy because
being a monster.
There's so much strategy in any given situation. When you down someone as the monster, you got to be watching out for the sneaky little medic. I turned invisible. I'm just gonna tiptoe in.
You heal
Boom! No one's dead here. What are you talking
pull
about?
off a few shots and
Yeah.
you're out. And that's a really interesting. You have both of these floaty characters. You have the Kraken who's floating in, taking off a bunch of shots and then getting out. And you have a medic who's floating in, secretly reviving people and getting out. So it's a really nice dynamic of play. There is a lot of strategy involved, and I think it's just one more tick that says that Evolve is wrapping up to be a real good game.
It's really cool.
It's really exciting to play. I had a blast playing. Sounds like you had a really good time murdering
Did.
people.
Oh, I destroyed them all.
Getting a little weird.
Ate them.
Sounds like he's
so
really enjoying it.
satisfying. If you guys want to know more about the new Hunters, we've got previews up that sort of delineate the differences between the 4 previous characters announced and the new 4 ones they're showing off at E3. We also have a preview that says a lot more about the Kraken, so you can read that and check out the stage demo when we had the Assault class actually demoed on our live stage. See some flamethrower action. That's all up on GameSpot.
Yep, that's pretty cool to watch too. So there'll be a lot more coverage and more coming from here, right here at E3 2014. So check back at GameSpot.com.